Hello viewers! Thought I'd update you guys with some footage of my current 90-gallon setup because I haven't done anything lately. As you can see, here's just some footage of my female slider being a silly little goose and biting my fingers. Yes, that's right. Turtles are silly little gooses. They don't... geese. Whatever, I'm not a vocabulary expert. But yes, a turtle is a silly goose. Okay. This is a 90-gallon setup, and I'm going for the whole industrial look because I don't like replicating nature. Nature is really boring. No, I'm joking, guys. I'm not serious about that. The reason I keep this tank all industrial and quote-unquote boring is because this silly little goose here, as you can see, her swimming right into the glass, she is crazily aggressive, and she'll destroy anything that goes in the tank. As you saw previously, she tried to destroy my fingers. See that bloodlust in her eyes? No, you see the bottom of the tank now, but look at that. Maniacal. And yeah, so I keep it bare because I don't want... it's going to cause a lot of problems. But she hasn't been that aggressive lately, so maybe I'll put some sand or I'll at least put an aquarium background to make it look naturalistic at least. And here is some footage of the top of my tank. There's my basking area, which I'll go into more detail later. There's my male turtle. There's my female again. And that's footage for you, alright? Turtle swimming around all day. Quite relaxing to watch when you're stressed out or just when you wake up in the morning, just looking at a tank of turtles swimming around and around and around. It's a lot more fun than it sounds. So here's an overview of my turtle tank. And there's my little male trying to swim around. See, that male only has two functions in life. Number one is to mate with the female, which totally ignores him, so poor little guy gets ignored every day of his life when that's the only female he's ever going to see in his life. And for the female, I guess unfortunately, he's the only male she's ever going to see. And she still rejects him day after day. Now, as you see, he's still trying to chase that girl. So, the other function in his life is to, I guess, swim around the tank. Kind of a sad life, but this guy's always going at it. He never gives up. As you can see, look at that. She just brushed him away, and he's still swimming after her. There's a female coming towards me because she probably thought I was going to feed her or something. Turtles love to eat. So, that's it for the voiceovers. Here's video footage of me talking about stuff. Oh yeah. Alright, so here's the storage compartment of my tank stand. And as you can see, mainly food. Over here we have my Hikaru wheat germ pellets. And what the wheat germ pellets are good for are they're good for helping the turtles shed. My female slider has been not shedding for a while, so got some of this to help it. I believe it's a vitamin E that helps it shed. But it's not a quick fix, it takes time for it to take effect, and it does work. Okay, and here there's some cuttle bone. Cuttle bone is the main source of calcium that I feed my turtles. You just drop these in the tank and they chew on it whenever they want to, and when it sinks to the bottom of the tank, remove it, or maybe they'll have it finished by then. They don't cost too much. It's the same stuff that you feed birds if I'm in the bird aisle, except I got this at a reptile expo for very cheap. So yeah, it's good stuff. Reptimin pellets, of course, that's what I use as standard. I would use Missouri, but I don't have access to it since I heard that Missouri is the best for turtles. And there's my super big bag of Reptimin because it's cheaper to buy them in large quantities. And here's Nutrifin Basics. Okay, let me tell you guys something. Nutrifin Basics, right here. See this one? You probably see them a lot in pet stores. Absolutely the worst brand of pellets ever. Okay? I switched over to Nutrifin because I used to use a really high grade brand of pellets known as Sarah Raffi, but they were kind of expensive, so I switched over to Nutrifin Basics, not knowing if there was a difference between any of this stuff. It was a long time ago, right? And after switching over for a few months, it totally screwed up my turtle shells. They started to deform. I don't even know what they put in this stuff. Like, seriously, like, I mean, the ingredients in the back are similar, but it's just, it's horrible. Like, see, if you ever see one of these in a store, like, don't buy it. Don't buy it at all. It's horrible. Okay, so that's what's in my storage compartment. Well, there's a brush, some silicone, a UV bulb that I have there for fun, and yep. Okay, for filtration, I run my tank through a Fluval 405 canister filter. See that? Fluval 405. It is the first canister filter I've owned, so I have nothing to compare it against. So far, it's doing its job, keeping the water pretty clear. Yeah, you still have to do your frequent water changes, you know, washing out the filter. I do that about once every month and a half. Yeah, it's pretty quiet, pretty good so far. I don't know enough to, you know, criticize it or give any more information about it, but so far within my use, it's okay. Even though I did hear from people who do have experience that the Rena XP3 is a lot better. So, they're probably right too. Yeah, so what else do I have in here? I got my filter, have my old filters lying around in there, and some ceramic rings. Can you see that? Yeah. Came with a filter. I use 2 packs of these and a pack of another brand of like biofilter in there as well, and so far it's working pretty well. Again, I don't know enough about this filter to say any more, but yeah. Would I recommend it? I don't know. Okay, so here's an overview of my 90-gallon setup with the above tank basking area. And I like the above tank basking area because it maximizes your tank space. Now, I used to use rocks and those other things and stuff to make some sort of like area for them to climb out of. But the problem with that is you have to lower your water level slightly, and it also, the stuff that you stick in your tank, it takes up space. So in this 90-gallon tank, if I were to do something, I'd have to lower the level down, and maybe I'll be putting in like 75 gallons of water or 70 gallons of water because of the space that the stuff takes up too. So now my 90-gallon tank isn't really holding 90 gallons of water. And I would think that if you had a 90-gallon tank, you might as well have 90 gallons of water in it, right? Just to maximize that swimming space for the animals inside. And the above tank basking area costs like nothing to make. I mean, it's just random stuff from your hardware store. I've egg crate, I've got some hardboard, and one of those plastic vent covers, and some plexiglass. Plexiglass is a bit pricey, but I'm sure if you search around, then you'll find something cheap. Or you could find like another method of being clever and building something. So, thanks for watching my video, and I'll see you guys next time.